Welcome to a screencast of R&R Professional Services. This screencast will guide you of important things that you will need to know for the upcoming season, as well as important things that you should know about the website. Once you've logged in into the website, make sure that your information is correct on all the business details. If anything changes at any time, make sure you click on Edit Details and you will be able to change any of this information. The most important things that you should be aware is your business number or payroll deduction number from Canada Revenue Agency. This at all times should be correct, as your funds will be guided towards that account once we collect it from you. If you're in the province of Ontario, your WSIB rate should also be there. It may not be currently showing, but once you do get your account, make sure you update it. Without it, we will not be able to help you with the calculations if you're in Ontario. In order to register an employee, it's a couple things. There is another video about registering employees, but a couple things that you should be aware throughout the summer is when you do fill out a new registration for employees, your vacation rate should not be a percentage or should not be a decimal point. It should be clearly stated just as a number. So, for example, in the province of Ontario, minimum vacation pay is 4%. You just want to write the numerical 4 versus writing 0.04 or putting 4 and the percentage sign after that. If you put one of those signs, it will confuse the system. Another important thing that you should be paying attention to is when you put your employee's email address here, make sure you verify it and make sure it's spelled properly. Without the email address, they will not be able to get their online stubs. And we've seen in the past where we've been contacted by franchise managers, and the reason why the employees are not getting the stubs is because the email address is incorrect. So make sure you double check that. We've also emailed out TD1 forms, federal and provincial. Your responsibility as an employer is to give those forms to your employees, and it's their responsibility to give it to you. However, I highly recommend you get that back from them, because those forms, since most of your employees will be students, those forms will tell you how much taxes they're going to be paying. When they give you those forms, typically the amounts are higher than what they're going to make in the year, and they don't have to pay any income tax on their paycheck. There's certain things that you're going to be looking up for the TD1 forms, and if for some reason you have any questions or where to look up for this information, make sure you fill out all these boxes. If the employees don't fill out anything on the TD1 forms, just put a 0 on these boxes. But if you always have a question where to find these amounts on the TD1 forms, just click on this question marks and we'll be able to provide you information of where to find these things, such as here it's telling you where to find it and how to actually get that amount. If you want your employees to get paid by direct deposit, make sure you click here yes, so that we are aware that they want direct deposit, and make sure you provide us with all their banking information. If you want to get a sample of a void check so that you can read the numbers, it actually tells you how to find out the branch transit number, the financial institution, and the account number for every employee. If you're unsure at any time about how to read these numbers, you can always scan it and email it to us, and we can help you as well with that. Another important thing that you should be aware throughout the summer is that when an employee is terminating or they quit, make sure you come back to their profile, change their status to terminated. Once you do that, two new boxes will appear. One, it will ask you for the date that they were terminated, and second box will be the reason why they're terminated. We need this information in order to issue record of employment on your behalf. This is a requirement by Service Canada that you should do as an employer, and we actually do this for you. I will be posting another screencast just to go over payroll data and reports so that you have everything ready to go for this upcoming summer. A couple of things to keep in mind for this summer is that make sure that all your employees signed a College Pro Tech contract. It just tells them in that contract that vacation pay will be included in every paycheck, and they need to acknowledge this fact. Make sure that you follow the schedule provided by us. So all the payroll hours are due on Sunday, and your employees will receive payments on Friday or Saturday if they work with a credit union. Same thing with record of employment. As soon as we notice that one of your employees have been terminated, we will issue that right away, and we will post it in our system so that you can actually give it to your employee if they want a copy. But there's no need for that, since we will upload it directly to Service Canada, and they can actually get it from Service Canada directly.